Hi guys, this is Simeon from Swedish Homestead. Right here behind me you see the compost piles that I made some days or weeks ago, and I told you that I wanted to put chickens there that will eat from there and all of that. Well, we have been thinking back and forth, I've mentioned this before, to make this whole field here a garden area, and now the pigs are done with turning the deep bedding. So we've actually decided to let the pigs loose here, and my hope is still to get some chickens out here and feed them off the compost, and even when the pigs turn the whole ground here, that the chickens can find lots of worms and insects after the pigs. But first we'll start by building up a fence here and so on. Okay, so now we're first going down into the forest where the pigs were last year, and I've shown footage of that before. For example, in the video why it is good to cut down a tree. But we're gonna go there again now and take a look at how the vegetation has come back in the area where the pigs were last summer. Then we're gonna take care of the fence there, and gonna bring it up here and build it up. Actually, I just made a quick stop here in the workshop because this is where the fence wire was on. It's aluminum wire, 2 mm in diameter, and I'm gonna roll that one up here because it's not as stiff as a steel wire, but it's stiff enough so that I won't be able to just roll it up. So I want to, if possible, put it back on this. Just need to put something in here to hook my drill up to it so I can wind it up with my battery driven drill. Let's see if we can do that. So that's it. Small enough to fit in the drill here, and big enough. It's a little smaller. This has a diameter of 21 millimeters. It was about 20, and up here it's like 23. So it pushes in there and slowly jams up. Let's see if we can get the wire rolled up. Well, now we are going to go to the forest. So you guys remember that before the growing season started, I showed you where the pigs were. Where last year we put them on there was 1 hectare, and for these 2 pigs that were not full grown, so they had a blast there all summer long, and they disturbed the ground. A very light disturbance because it was spread out over such a big area. And now let's take a look how the vegetation is doing. So here you guys can see this is where their little shelter was, where they rested, and all up front here on this border of the forest they dug up, and you see the vegetation coming up here. You could turn a forestry landscape into a pasture with pigs and goats, and then eventually put sheep or cattle on there. Let's look how it is underneath the trees. This down here is the wire that we want to roll up. But you see the pigs were here everywhere. And obviously there's a lot of shade, so I don't know what'll grow there. But if we take a look here now, this was the wire that kept the pigs in. You see, there was a light disturbance, and you see a few grasses and stuff come up here again. So it's going to be interesting to see how this will develop throughout the year. Anyway, don't have time. Let's roll up the wire. Working great. Let's go into the jungle. So here you can see that we tied the wire to the tree with this rope. This is my brother Tim who did this. Obviously he's the one who knows all the knots. But the reason for this is you save a lot of money on buying fence posts, and you don't need to screw anything into the tree. So you just put this rope here and you have a homemade insulator for this wire. This thing worked perfectly. Really thankful. It was a lifesaver. It took 15 minutes in the workshop. Let's go up and build up the fence, guys. It's absolutely beautiful today. Ooh, you know what? I think this means that I'm getting fika. Hello? Thank you, I'm coming. Yep, bye-bye. Muffins. Some refreshments. You know, when you live in Sweden, you can't be without that stuff. It's 3 o'clock right now in the afternoon. Take a little break before we wrap up the day. Let's go. Okay, so the plan here is to let the pigs really dig through all of this, turn it around, break up the weeds, and then I'm gonna cover this in wood chips. And this is obviously gonna be a lot of material, but my hope and my plan is to be chipping a lot of wood chips as we thin through our forest throughout the rest of this year. And that's gonna be the plan here. So let's first build up these fence posts. I don't want to go too close to the driveway and the birch trees. We like them there, so I don't want the pigs to destroy the roots. So I'm gonna build the fence straight down that way. I actually made now half the field. I decided that spontaneously, just because it's so big I will probably not be able to chip enough, so I want to do it partially, and I believe then the pigs are gonna do a more thorough job also if they have less of a space. So we'll see about that. Okay, let's put in the wire. The nice thing about this aluminum wire is that it's fairly strong. It leads electricity quite well, but it's not so stiff, so it bends real nice. They will follow me all right. Come. Up. That went really well. Just gonna turn on the electricity real quick. Pigs are just very expensive for us right now to keep over the winter time. We don't have enough food scraps to feed them. Ideally, I would really like to have little piglets with one of them, but all of our money, we are on a really tight budget trying to start all of this up. So our thought is to maybe let them go on pasture here till the fall and then slaughter them, make some ham and some sausages, even though I love these pigs. But that's the plan right now. That might change again, but just as a heads up and a warning for you guys. This is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed being part of the homestead. It was a great day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.